right, everybody, welcome. We are here tonight at Auto Club with DieHard Racing Leagues, and it's brought to you by Save 22. Awareness is the answer. Go to Facebook, go to Save 22, and check out what they're doing for veteran suicide prevention. Got a lot of good stuff going on over there. You guys are involved with a lot of different groups for veterans, which is awesome, man. This racing league,
absolutely.
So it's really good to see. And I just learned about Save 22 because, obviously from doing the broadcast. So I went looking at some of their pages, looking at the web page and all, and definitely a great thing they got going. Try to keep guys from suicide. I mean, it's tough, but yeah, go check them out. You can go to Facebook. Type in Save 22, go to their page. On their page, if you go to the About, they have the website listed. There's contact, there's information, and doing really good things. Got a lot of events coming up when you go to their webpage. Take a look. There's tons of events going on. There's a lot of stories on there and everything. It's pretty good, so go check them out. They are bringing the race here tonight, 200 miles. Right now, these guys are under-qualify, and the way it looks right now so far, Adam Baker out on the track tonight, which is surprised to see. And Adam Baker so far got the top spot, Wingy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to remember watching him in, I think it was Somo and another league, and he was always near the front. Comes back after broadcasting, and now he's in first in quali. Some things never change.
Yeah, and look at Ron Hollyfield with a 4 starting spot so far.
Yep. And also another one as well, Adam Matz in second place.
And then look at... Yeah, he's Adam Matt's been showing a lot of speed lately, brother.
Yeah, definitely good to see him up in second place at the moment. Qualifying isn't over. He's still got 4 minutes left, so some people can oust him off that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Jason Muller's currently doing his lap.
Got a lot of drivers out here tonight, too, man.
Oh, yeah. I think it was 24. Let me just double check. Yep, 24.
Wow, it's a good sized field. We got 200 miles here. Should be a real good run. These guys usually put on a good show. Look at 8th and 9th. You got, who's there? Jeff Yenish and Rob Jenkins. I thought there was another. I thought the other Yenish was next to him. Maybe not. Oh, he went out. Yeah,
he's in 14th.
Yeah, he might have dropped back a little bit.
Yeah, there's people doing some pretty good laps. Mullis currently doing his lap. I think someone else was doing theirs. Let's have a look. No, it's just Mullis at the moment.
So it looks like we got a pretty good qualifying condition right now anyway, man. It's got a little bit of sun, some clouds, so it should be pretty good.
Yeah, currently about 2 p.m. I don't think the temperature's going to change too rapidly. It might get a little bit warmer for about an hour, then cool down after. At the moment, we've got 75 in the air and 94 on track.
Wow.
That's a massive jump, but it might, near the end of this race, it might start to plummet, or it might stay at this temperature the whole way through. Depends where the shadows come in. I'm seeing some clouds up there too, so we might see the track cool down.
Yeah, definitely see what the conditions do when we roll on. Anyhow, we're going to roll over to our national anthem, and then we'll come back with the last couple of minutes to qualify and the grid. So sit tight, everybody, and enjoy the race.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Back, we're just about done with qualify so far. Adam Baker's still holding on to the top spot. We'll wait and see. I don't think anybody's going to beat him out right now. I had a couple of guys out there, but I believe time ran out. So looks like Adam Baker is going to be on the pole here. So let me get rid of this. Wait for a couple of these guys to get on the track. There we go. All right, let's pull up the grid. You want to get us started?
Yeah, why not, mate? Adam Baker starting off here with the pole today, followed up by Adam Matz in second. Josh Stewart going to be starting off in third, next to Ron Holford in fourth. Andrew Melvin in fifth, next to David Kamara in sixth. Brad Spartle in seventh, followed by Jeff Yanich in eighth. Rob Jenkins in ninth, and then Robert Barris ran out in top 10.
And then you got 11th, James Brown. Rodney Kramer is going to be 12th. 13th is going to be Adam Nowinski. Steve Yanich going to be 14th. 15th is Seth Schultz. Bruce Pearson is 16th. 17th is Mike Major. Jason Mullis, 18th. 19th, Thomas McBride. Cody Franklin, 20th. 21st, you got Art Peck. I wonder if I guess he didn't even do a backwards one. Patrick DeSoner, 22nd. 23rd, Mark Jenkins. Adam Lewis, 24th. And that's all I got showing on the grid.
Yeah, I'll quickly say as well, Art Peck's running a Save 22 paint job, which looks really nice.
Let's see if I can get where's he at? I gotta find him. There he goes.
21st, there he is. So a nice paint job from him.
Yep, I see it. Yep, awesome. So we should have a pretty good race here tonight, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Big track. These guys can definitely go wide here. Would you say the right front tires getting eaten up a bit?
Oh yeah, like this track just eats them alive. So I'm not surprised by that at all.
And we're looking.
Quickly, Andrew Melvin here. I'm pretty sure he was from another league, so it's good to see him new to the league.
Oh yeah, Andrew Melvin's out here. Yep.
Good luck, mate. It's good to see you back.
We know him from over at Somo.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We got 93 degrees on the track, 65 degrees in the air. And pace car is just getting ready to kick them out here and get back on the track. Look at Adam Matz on the outside.
Yep. Good to see him out there in the front row. Have to see if he can hold out with that.
See if Adam Baker in the BZ design can stay out in the front.
We'll see if Baker can pull off his old tricks and fly away like he normally does.
Well, we got a lot of fast guys here, man. A lot of guys that are good at saving tires, too. So I think it's going to be pretty tough.
Absolutely, yeah. Between these guys' pace as well as this track being quite long, so the draft will be strong. I don't think about a breakaway, but he's going to have Josh Stewart behind him, the Mr. Attack himself, right?
Yeah. There's definitely going to be a good start here.
And I'm going to see Ron Holford in the second row as well. Hopefully he can hold that position and maybe even get a podium today.
Yeah, he's been pretty strong lately. He's flirting with it, so he might get up there. We're waiting for the pace car to bring them back around here and get these guys going tonight. We got 100 laps, 200 miles, and watch them right front tires. The trucks are going to be, you can flat-foot it for a little bit, but you're going to have to lift. And if you burn up those right front tires, I think we're going to see a lot of tight trucks here tonight.
Yep. I'm looking at a minimum of two pit stops without cautions.
Okay, pace car is in. We're getting ready to go green here for the first time tonight. Brought to you by Save 22. Green flag is out.
That looks like a good start for everyone involved. Looks like no one's really dropped off massively. Yeah, everyone's kind of held on rather nicely. Josh Stewart already pushing Adam Baker.
And guys already further back, sliding down into positions, trying to get down. I say, I don't know if the low lane or the high lane is going to be the dominant one here.
You have to watch and see for sure. I'm actually not entirely sure here.
And so far, Adam Baker able to get out front. 22, Josh Stewart hanging on to him. Adam Matt slips back to third. And Andrew Melvin now, look at him moving up here, going to try to take third place away.
He's going to slide a bit too hard, not be able to put his foot in the throttle, so Adam Matz will hold that position. And looks like Ron Holford goes in the outside wall. Almost loses it into Kamara, but saves. But he will be dropping a bunch of positions there. Yeah, Ron Holford now back in 8th position. Now got James Brown is inside. He might even go back to 9th. That was definitely not a good first lap for him.
No. Not what he wanted for sure.
And he got Brad Sparrow trying to get to the inside of David Camara. I don't think he's going to quite get the overlap there. Nope.
And who is that right behind him with that bright truck? Oh, it's James Brown.
Oh, come on.
Kind of got like a little rainbow thing going.
Is that rear end there on entry?
Yeah.
Ooh, so these cars look like they're going to get loose on entry if they don't do it right. Look at the 28 behind. We're going to go 3 wide almost.
And we are. Oh, he backs it off just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. And here comes Seth Schultz now on the outside. They're going to make this 2 wide and 2 deep. Meanwhile, up ahead, Camara's on the inside of Andrew Melvin. Melvin was actually sitting in 4th right behind this lead pack, but he's now dropped back. He's going to lose 1 and probably even 2 positions. Maybe even 3 if the 10 of Rob Jenkins can catch up.
Yeah, it seemed like he might have heated the tires up really quick.
Meanwhile, up the front, Adam Baker's just doing Adam Baker things. He's just driving away at the moment. He's got a bit of a gap from Josh Stewart, so if he can keep this up, he may be able to have a nice clean drive, at least till cautions pop up.
Yeah, you just got to see, though, like long run. You know what I mean? Who's got the better long run truck right now?
Oh, mate. But this pack here between James Brown, Nowinski, Holyfield, and Schultz, and then even Steve Yenich and Robert Barris behind it too, getting a little bit fighty down here. And you see Holyfield trying to defend on the outside line, trying to stop Nowinski getting past, but Nowinski will get past him. He's going to try and get the run, but don't quite think he's going to be able to pull it off. Just look at Seth Schultz behind him with the run. Seth going to the inside.
Yeah, Seth all the way down low. Ron Holyfield on the outside. Ron Holyfield's sporting a different paint here tonight, too. It's a nice looking truck. Oh, somebody's blinking to 27.
Yeah, that was 27 Steve Yenich.
Yeah.
Minor heart attack for all involved.
And it looks like, I thought Adam Matz was on the inside of Josh Stewart. Might have just been the angle. He's pretty close.
He's on the inside of Nowinski on the inside of James Brown. He's going to get past him for I think that's 8th position.
And now it's Seth Schultz.
Oh, and they're going to go 3 wide around the corner,
Yeah.
I think. They do indeed. What's happened to James Brown? His car just lost all pace.
But
He's just getting absolutely trained.
Yeah, that was the same thing with Andrew Melvin a little bit earlier. He's back in 7th.
Yeah, just got absolutely eaten alive back there.
Look at Rodney Kramer in the number 6 starting to make a move here.
We might see Spirals trying to get alongside Camara, but can't quite make it. So be careful, though. If he slides up too hard, he's going to touch Camara's quarter panel and send him spinning. Mill up ahead. Looks like, yeah, Adam Baker's just broken away and he's done.
He's about 4/10 ahead.
And Matz isn't trying to pass Stewart, so these guys could work together to try and catch up. But at the moment, Baker's in his own world. She's got side by side with Steve Yenich and Seth Schultz back here for, I believe that's 10th and 11th. Nope, 9th and 10th.
And look at the number 2, Mike Major, pulling up.
Yeah, you see Ron Holyfield was going to try and follow Seth through there, but couldn't quite make it work. And Mike's now joining in this picture as well. Look at that run and exit he's getting. It looks like
right up to the wall, almost 3 wide up there. Holyfield looked like he kind of backed out of it just a little bit.
Well, when finally spirals alongside David Camara for 5th and 6th, so 4th and 5th, sorry. And I think Spider will get him on turn 1 and 2.
Spider on the inside, going to take that
Camara
spot.
the crossover. And he's going to try it. Gets a really good run and exit there, but definitely a bit better than Spider. Now he's going to be alongside in the backstretch.
David Camara with the clocks by Christopher Truck. We're looking at Brad Spider with the Wise Guy designs and the clocks for Christopher on the back of that truck.
It looks like Spiral's defending really well on the outside line compared to how Camara was.
And even look at the 10, Rob Jenkins.
He's loving this. He's just watching it ahead of him going, yes, 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 get a bit slower. A little bit slower.
And look at these.
Oh, look how close they get.
Look at the trucks bouncing around out here, man.
Yep. Apparently the pave work here isn't exactly perfect. It's a little bit bumpy. And Camara's trying the inside lane. He's trying to hold it, but Spider's kind of squeezing him down a little bit. And Spider will take that position away from Camara. Move Spider up to 4th position. And now here comes Rob Jenkins going to try and join this one, but nope. Camara will close the door.
Few more laps.
Yeah. After a few more laps, these tires will start.
Look.
Oh no! Rodney Kramer into the wall.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Shunt.
I
So
saw,
went 3 wide.
I saw something go on back there. I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah, it was the 6, the 33, and the 93.
All right, let's go back.
Sony was going to try and go to the inside lane, but everyone was just a bit too tight, and it looks like he might have given a slight touch to the 33. which then transferred through to Rodney Kramer. You can kind of see.
Oh yeah.
Softest attacks. And all of a sudden the 33 goes out a tiny bit, and it's just playing game of dominoes there, I think.
Yeah, they went to go 3 wide right here. He just barely touched him too, man. But unfortunately, the 6 is going to take the most of that damage.
That's all it takes. It's just the slightest of scratches.
All right, so let's see. Guys should be. I'm going to say guys got to be coming down pit road.
Absolutely. Yep. Everyone's taking 4 tires, I think. I don't see a right side strategy being viable after 9 laps.
You might want to see some guys from the back try to get some position, knowing how hard it's going to be to pass. You never know.
Yeah, someone could definitely try. Like, there's enough cars on track that someone in 20th or 15th could even do it and try and get to the first. But I mean, it's going to be a ballsy move for sure. Is anyone going to stay out to try and get the lap led?
Look at Adam Baker bringing everybody down.
Thomas McBride going for the lap led. I don't think he's going to get this lap, but he might get next lap.
Yeah, he'll have to stay out. Hopefully they pick up on that, because we see a lot of guys.
He got it.
Oh, good. Because I was going to say, we see a lot of guys stay out and never get that lap, you know?
Well, he got it straight away. He went full speed up to that pace car and had to slam on the brakes after. Oh, and Stewart, I think, might have missed. Yeah, Stewart misses his stall.
Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, he kind of slid in there somewhat diagonally. I'm not seeing anyone rights yet. No, it looks like everyone. No, hold on. Adam Nowinski, Steve Yanich are out. Nope, I think these are.
It looked like everybody time-wise is about the same time, 15-second-ish. 14, 15 second.
I was going to say that now's not the right time for a right side strategy, but at the same time, it's lap 10 out of 100. This is where you experiment a little bit and see what you can do.
Well, especially if you're in the back and you want to get up towards the front. I mean, you got to do something. So it looks like Thomas McBride in the number 83 probably going to be coming down now that he got that lap led. If he does come back down, that'll give it back up to Adam Baker. Josh Stewart is still going to be right there with him. Adam Matz, Kamara. A lot of these guys have stayed. We need to.
It's going to be a very interesting restart for sure.
Let me see something here. Find my mouse.
Now, I believe Rob Jenkins lost a bunch of positions there. I believe he did. He came in 7th. I think he's going to come out, and by the looks of it, about 9th or 10th. I believe Andrew Melvin made a bunch of positions there. He started in 8th. He's going to come out in, I believe, 5th.
All right, I think I'm going to get a word in with David Kamara. I don't think I've ever talked to him.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm going to get a word in with him. Hey, David Kamara, you got the SR booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, look like you're doing pretty good out there. You started 6th. Looks like you're going to be up to 4th. We'll get you real quick. How's the truck feel out there?
It's pretty tight. Using a lot of the rear brake. Try to get it to turn, but Clocks by Christopher truck is, it's running pretty well. I let Spidel go there. I didn't want to run too hard on the inside, so we'll see how it goes. Feel good.
Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, love the truck out there, man. Good to see the sponsors out there with you guys, and hopefully we see you on the podium, man. Thanks for stopping with us, and we'll talk to you after.
Thanks.
All right, good luck. All right, I had to get a quick word in with him. I don't think I've ever spoke to him before.
I think we've had him on the podium once before, but then again, I have a very shoddy memory. They could probably make things up, so
I know
maybe
my memory is pretty bad too. So, but it's good. I saw the Clocks for Christopher on there, so I figured let me grab him, because the Clocks for Christopher is another one of the sponsors of the series too. Sponsor a bunch of races here, so want to get an idea of some of the guys, what the track feels like out there. You heard him; it's really tight.
Yeah. So right side could be an idea, but here comes the pace car goes in.
And Baker's going to take him here.
And he's been waiting, and there he goes. Just before the green, he gets a good run off. He's going to leave Josh Stewart on the outside. Matt's, don't think he'll catch Stewart this lap, so it looks like Stewart will be able to hold second pretty safely. At the back, you got Nowinski still alongside Andrew Melvin. Let's see if Melvin can try and get some of those positions back from that restart.
Yeah, Melvin down in the low side.
Well, Mats did try to get alongside Josh Stewart there, but it doesn't seem it's going to work at all. In fact, it looks like he's going to lose pace because of that. Here comes David Kamara. Kamara's going to get a bit of draft from Stewart. Oh, I think Stewart's playing a bit of games here. Trying to break the draft a little bit. But looks like Mats is going to try and hold off Chimera on the outside. See if Chimera can pass on the outside like we saw Spider will do to Chimera.
Mats with a great run off Camara down to the inside now.
Yep. Oh, there's a tiny bit of overlap there, enough to be careful.
And look at side by side, Nowinski and Andrew Melvin.
Mm-hmm. And Mike Major sitting behind him as well, just watching it.
And you see that the hole opens.
Chimera got ahead, but now see if Adam Mats can do the crossover here. He's going to try it on the backstretch. He's getting a run. He's going alongside into turns 3. Oh, man. Now Chimera's starting to squeeze Mats down a little bit.
Yeah, he's got it. He can't let him slide that truck up. See if the 72 can get a better run off. So far, Matt's doing a pretty good job.
Yep, defending well on the inside line. You're seeing Stewart trying his best to catch up to Adam Baker ahead of him. You know, behind we got a nice little brawl going on. But behind Chimera and Matsu are still side by side. We've got Melvin, Nowinski, Major, Holyfield, Jenkins, Schultz, Speidel. They're all nose to tail pretty much, so anyone can pop up and try and make a move. But at this rate, they're actually going to catch this fight. It looks like Chimera will get past Adam Mats for 3rd position.
Yeah, so Camara now moves up to 3rd. Adam Mats back to 4th. Andrew Melvin in 5th. So far, Adam Baker out there going to be 13 laps led. Started on the pole, having himself a pretty good run.
Nice little fight going on further back as well. Art Peck, Adam Lewis, Mark Jenkins, Bruce Pearson, Jeff Yanich. Nice little brawl going on in the back of the pack. You know, it might be fighting for 20th, but it's still good fun.
And we still got plenty of time. I mean, we're only at lap 6, almost lap 16 of 100.
Mm-hmm. There's a long race to go.
Let's take a look back from, who do we want to look back from? Let's look back from Rob Jenkins.
And most of the field now is our single file, nose to tail pretty much.
Look at Seth Schultz right there, going to try the outside. Nope. Oh, Seth Schultz into the wall.
Almost gets touched by Speidel. Speidel manages to avoid that.
Wow.
Seth Schultz spun. But Seth is going to lose 3-4 positions as Barris is now going to be right behind Speidel with a bit of speed on him. As Seth is still dropping down hard. He's now past 14th, 15th is falling.
Yeah, that was a pretty good hit to the wall, man.
And here comes Mike Major. He's going to try and run at Nowinski. For a good run on the exit of 2 there.
I'm just trying to look at some of these trucks here to see who's got sponsors on the back of them, you know. See a couple already out here.
Oh, and see Mike Major, he's got half a car length ahead, but it looks like Nowinski's going to try and fight back on the outside. He almost had him cleared, but he will get a position for this lap at least. So put him up to 6th position. Interestingly, Josh Stewart has actually caught up to Adam Baker. He hasn't not in a move to position to pass him yet, I don't think. But he's managed to catch up to him and hold on to his rear. Baker is going nowhere with Josh Stewart behind him.
Yeah, especially if he's got that draft on him. That'll definitely keep him there.
Still alongside Nowinski, and here comes Ron Holford behind it as well.
Holyfield looking in the inside with him. Gonna see if he can keep that door open enough. I'm liking that paint job.
Rob Jenkins is catching up. This fight's taking so long that Rob Jenkins catching up, Brad Speidel, Robert Barris.
Look back from Adam Baker to 2nd place. I mean, he's right there.
Oh yeah. Keeping him honest, as they say. Oh, Nowinski almost goes down low and gets turned by Ron Holyfield, but manages to keep off of each other. Holofield's now on the inside of Nowinski, going in the backstretch. Now Rob Jenkins is right behind this fight now. He's managed to catch up. And if this keeps up, Brad Speidel and Robert Barris will catch up rather quickly as well.
Yep, I was just going to say, Speidel's right there with Barris and Yenish.
Yeah, Holyfield stood up a little bit there in entry, but that managed to get him in position on Nowinski. You see, he got past him rather cleanly. And now Speidel's got Barris right on his rear. Barris going to try and take the outside line, perhaps?
And nope. Speidel going to get up there before he gets a chance to.
Oh, look at Speidel! Massive dive from Rob Jenkins. Don't quite know if that's going to work, but he comes out from the middle of nowhere. Now he's alongside him.
Jenkins with a little bit more. Look at those trucks bouncing around, man.
Oh Oh yeah, this track looks like a madhouse. And for a while, the Adam Matz was right on the rear of David Camara. Camara's managed to build a bit of a gap. Then we'll see how it goes this lap, but he was right on his rear.
I like what it says on the back of Camara's truck. Tick tock.
Oh, we're seeing a fight with Brad Spidle and Rob Jenkins now. Spidle's gonna try the inside line. He's gonna dive in it again, and he does. Look at how far he goes down with that.
Wow, he got a great run.
And watch Rob try and get the runoff and see if he can get the crossover back on the exit. It's a pretty good run. See if he can make it work. He's now taking the inside line away from Spidle. Barris is just watching this, licking his lips, going, yes, perfect. Now we got Rob on the inside.
And we're only coming to lap 21, man.
Yep. 1/5 of the way through this race, and so far, they've been very, very clean.
Yeah, and been a lot of passing going on. Looking at the times right now, that last lap.
Oh, that moment where Brad Spidle, Rob Jenkins, and Barris were getting real close there.
Really?
Oh yeah, it looks like Barris has dropped back rather quickly from that, but that was really, really close for a while there.
Well, guys started off with 41s. Most of the guys were with 41 9s. Now we're running 42 2s, 42 3s, a couple 42 6 and 7. So definitely seeing some drop off on the tires.
This fight's been going on long enough that Steve Yenich, who was quite a bit back away from Barris and Spidle, is now right on Barris's tail, and so is Jason Mullis soon. Oh, and everyone's going everywhere. Yenich going to the inside, Barris went to the outside, then Rob Jenkins got to the inside as well, so everyone's now shuffling around. Yenich going to try to dive on Jenkins, he's going to give it a go, but looks like Jenkins will get that position cleanly, and Steve Yenich will get past Robert Barris. Unless Robert gets a really good run on this exit.
And look at Nowinski was looking on the inside of Hollyfield. That ended pretty quick. Barris now back on the inside.
Remember, it's gonna be about 40 laps on 40 laps on one tank of fuel.
So we're about coming to 13 right now.
Not gonna think about it yet, but these tires are gonna start going. These trucks are gonna get lighter, and they're gonna have to pit at least twice still in this race. Unless the caution pops up, which point, no, it'll still be 2 actually, I think. Yeah, I think it'll still be 2. It's alright, my brain was not functioning there. Oh, I just saw a bunch of smoke. Hold on, what was that? So just a bit of lag?
What happened?
Yeah, I saw a bit of smoke on turn 1, but
yeah.
I think a bit of lag. Yeah, it was, it's all good.
Well, Adam Baker's still out front. Josh.
Onside, Jason Mullis.
Josh still back a little bit.
Yeah, Jason Mullis trying to make the pass on Robert Barris now for 11th position. Looks like Mullis got past someone else. No, Yenich got past Barris, that's right. And Yenich is going to try and make a pass on Rob Jenkins. So we've got 2 wide and 2 deep again.
He's not able to clear him just yet. He's got the room now.
Yenich will get past Rob Jenkins, but Jenkins might try the crossover. He's going to give it a go. He's getting a really good run and exit there. He'll be fully alongside him on this backstretch. Hill behind. Looks like Jason Mullis will get past Robert Barris. And Barris now got Patrick DeSoni on his rear too.
Yeah, DeSoni looking down low.
Now, a little bit further ahead, Adam Nowinski's right on the rear bumper of Ron Holyfield. He's going to try a pass on the inside on the front stretch. See if he can get him into turn 1.
So many different lines being ran tonight.
And I saw for a moment there up ahead, Adam Matz stuck his nose out from behind Camara. Didn't go for the pass there, but he's signaling that he's going to go for it sooner or later. He's not comfortable just sitting in 4th. And whoa, this fight continues. Nowinski and Holyfield with Spiral right behind him.
I thought we were going 3 wide there for a minute, man.
Spiral's patient. He's not going to go crazy yet. He's just going to wait. This has got a long way to go on this race. Oh, and look at Nowinski getting loose on the low line there.
And look at Holyfield holding him down. That's too close for comfort.
Yeah, especially with Nowinski almost losing it down there. All these bumps, you can just see the trucks hopping up and down like madmen. I say like kangaroos, but that's a bit too cliche.
Hey, you can say it if you want. Looks like Nowinski is going to get the pass on Holyfield.
Let's see if Holyfield can get a run and exit here. He's been pretty good at it, but I think it looks like Nowinski will get past, and Spiral's now on the inside. Looks by looks of it, slowly but surely, Baker is starting to pull a bit of a distance between him and Joshua Stewart.
Yeah, he's back to about 3.5, almost 4 now, 4/10.
And he's slowly getting a bit of distance from him, just eking out.
Look
like
at Speidel got in front of Holyfield. Holyfield's
Yeah.
right at the back bumper.
Here comes Steve Yenich.
Looking
He's
to
gonna
the
try
outside. That's where he's got to be, on the outside, and keep Holyfield down low.
And Rob Jenkins is not done with Yenich yet. He's going to try and get in this as well. This mid-pack fight has just been going and going and going. It just won't stop.
And then you go back a ways. You got a whole nother fight going on back there.
Oh, here's Rob Jenkins, dives right in, all the way in on Steve Yenich. But I don't think it's going to work. He's going to lose all the pace and exit, and Yenich is going to drive away. Dove into the deep end of the pool there, but didn't quite manage to make it work.
And look at Brad Speidel getting ready to. He just jumped on the inside of the 28 of Nowinski. See if he can get anything going through one.
Oh yeah, you were for a moment there. We were 2 wide, 3 deep, as we had Desaulnier and Mullis side by side. Now you've got Rob Jenkins side by side with Steve Yenich, as Holyfield will get past. And Nowinski on the inside of Brad Speidel. Speidel's trying to make that pass work as well. So these guys are still fighting it out. I have a quick mention as well. Adam Matz is still on the rear of Kamara, and he's got the pace for it. He just needs to find the right position to make Kamara make a mistake.
Yeah, we were just looking at that too.
And here comes Barris back into this fight too with Desaulnier and Mullis. They're still side by side. Barris is now sitting behind this, winning his positions back.
And here comes Speidel again to the inside. He keeps trying, and these guys keep going back and forth too. So look, he'll clear him here. I don't know if Nowinski's going to have enough
Yeah,
that
I think Rob
time.
got past Holyfield there. Yeah, Rob Jenkins got past Holyfield, but now Holyfield's
Almost
going to
3
go to the inside.
wide.
And then, yeah, Yenich almost made it a 3 wide moment. Holyfield's going to try the inside line now. Is Rob going to shut him down like he did, Holyfield did to him? Oh, at this point, Adam Baker's just driving away.
Yeah, it looked like Holyfield tried using that white line.
Well, Yenich might try the outside line now.
He's right behind the 10 of Jenkins.
Now, it looks like Mullis got past, kept ahead of Patrick Desaulnier, but unfortunately, now Desaulnier's under attack by Robert Barris again. Barris wants his positions back. Oh, and Desaulnier, I think he actually let off there. We'll go into the wall.
Yeah, I was going to say, he got really wide.
Yeah, it went real tight. They had to back right off. Luckily, I think the next person behind him is quite a distance away, so he's going to be safe from being passed. But, ooh, did Yenich just... Hold on. Yenich went really tight their entry there. I think he almost lost it for a moment, but managed to hold on. Did slow down Holyfield a bit, though. Rob Jenkins is staying ahead of this pack.
Look at this field just go by, turn 1.
Now, I thought Adam Matz might have a chance to try and make a move on Kamara, but it looks like Kamara is starting to pull away from him now. Last lap, he was a 10th and a half faster. So Adam Matz might have burned his tyres up. Maybe he's just giving a bit of a gap and realizing he can't make it work.
And meanwhile, Adam Baker's still out front, coming to 30 laps led. He's got about 0.7 ahead of Josh Stewart.
But yeah, he's got a real big gap on him at the moment in comparison to everybody else. I say the fight still continues. We've got Rob Jenkins, Steve Yenich, and Ron Holyfield all still sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, they're not giving up. Holyfield now with a good run, looking like he's going to go to the outside.
And he's going to give it a try, but it looks like it didn't quite work. And look at Jason Mullis behind him. He's going to maybe go for the run on the inside now. Saw Mullis last week, who had a mountain of pace. I think he was one of the guys using the low line, just made it really work. And we're seeing Yenich try the inside of Rob Jenkins. That's not going to work. Jenkins closes the door there.
But they're doing good, though. You know what I mean? It's like he's tried to go to the inside. He saw him come down, so he'll back off just a little bit.
Yep.
And we got
They're going to make mistakes, and they'll crash into each other. Oh, what the hell? Phone's going off.
13 of Cody Franklin and Seth Schultz for 15 and 16. Let's go back a little bit. Mark Jenkins in that 33, back in 19th. James Brown side by side with Art Peck. James Brown's going to take that. Art Peck not going to fight him right now. Too early, I think, still for Art. He's one of them guys likes to wait. Adam Lewis in the 42, sitting 22nd. Thomas McBride is a lap down.
Yeah, he was the guy who went for it, get a lap led, so I'm wondering if that cost him.
Yeah, because I don't think he caught up to the field in time because on that restart, we went back to him, and he was quite a distance back. But I wonder if something happened where he was slower in the pits or something.
And Robert Barris trying to make a pass now, Ron Holyfield.
And he'll get it, and now Yenish looking again. Look at Yenish again on the inside of Rob Jenkins, and they're closing in on Nowinski.
Yeah, this fight's come back together again. Meanwhile, behind them, looks like Barris will get past Ron Holyfield.
Barris got it.
And this three-way fight is just getting real close quarters again. Nowinski's trying his best to hold off Rob Jenkins.
Look at Rob Jenkins. Did you see that?
Yeah, he got on the inside, just stole that position, line away from Yenich.
I mean, he squeezed it through there.
Oh yeah, just enough for him to make a fit. And here he goes on the move already. Like we said, he's going to have no run on exit. You can see Nowinski go low now. He's going to get the run.
I think he caught Nowinski off guard. Oh!
Robin to the outside wall. He's grounding along. He's going to lose all of his pace. Oh, it almost goes to the side of Jason Mullis.
Yeah, almost.
Here comes Rob Jenkins.
Meanwhile, Yenish is going to get past Nowinski now.
Nowinski's going to try and fight back. Nowinski is definitely not going to let him just have that position and nothing else. He's going to try the inside line on the front stretch, but at least Yenish will get to score for that position, for that lap. Rob Jenkins is trying to fight back against Robert Barris, trying to get some of his positions back as well. One mistake that cost you. It's never pleasant.
Meanwhile, Adam Baker is out now to about 1.1.
Oh, Yenish on the outside of Nowinski, and I think he's going to get the run there with an amazing run and exit. Here comes Jason Mullis now as well. He's going to try the inside line, I think. Not quite up close enough for that yet, but he might give it a go. And he does.
He's got a nose in there.
Yeah, Yenich had a bit of a internet spike there. But he's all good. Nothing wrong there.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Andrew Melvin's been slowly catching up to Mike Major, so we might see a fight develop between those two drivers as well.
Look at the 35 trying to keep the 28 up high.
Yeah, trying to push him up the track.
Hey, try to get him up there high, man, and get a good run in. And yeah, he'll get it right here. 28 probably going to fight back.
He's going to try. No one likes being pushed up the track at all. Might do a bit of pushing himself. Nope.
No, not going to be able to do it. I see smoke.
I think it's someone's internet connection.
Yeah, I think that's a 27 might have blinked out again because I saw something flash.
Oh, David Camara into the pits.
Ah, we got him started already.
Early stop for sure. Maybe they can do like 40 laps on a tank of fuel. Maybe he's going for the tire strategy, trying to get some more pace.
Because we're on 28 coming to 29 right now.
Let's have a look. Last pit stop. So, first lap, well, after a few laps after that pit stop, they were doing 41.9 for Adam Baker. Now he's running 43.2s. So he's only about 1.3 seconds slower on this big of a track. I don't know if early tires are going to be that good. I feel like this might be a mistake. We'll have to see how it goes for Camara. Maybe he's expecting no cautions. He wants to try and get some benefit out of it.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit of strategy here with fuel. I'm not good with strategy, so I'm not sure, man. I'll have to watch and see how it works out for him. Here comes Camara coming out.
Yep. I think he's going to come out pretty much where he went in, except a little bit further back.
And
so
meanwhile,
it's essentially a full lap.
Stewart is starting to close back in a little bit. He was a little 1,000 slower that lap, but he's definitely closing in because now they're back down to about 0.8. So I don't know. We know Baker likes to save fuel, so Baker might be slowing down a little bit, trying to save some fuel.
Yeah, but I don't know what he's going to try and do with that.
Because we've seen Baker, how many times we've seen Baker run a stage all the way out.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to think if he can try and save on fuel, but I don't know if he's going to make it work. We pitted like lap 13 or so. It's 40 laps on fuel. You need to do like maybe 45 laps to try and make that work. I suppose it's possible, but it's right on the edge. But then again, that's what Baker's good at. Getting it right on the edge. And we've had him sputter out and fuel a few times too, so this will be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Now, look at David Camara seeing his new tyres now.
Yeah, night and day.
Them. Yeah.
Just got to be careful he doesn't run anybody over and cause a problem. But yeah, he's night and day on those tires right now.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be about a second and a half faster, I'd say.
Baker must be listening because he is increasing the gap now. Spido coming out. Camara, Spido, first two drivers to come in and get some tires and fuel. Josh Stewart's still hanging on the second though, man, doing really good. Adam Matz in third, then you got Mike Major in fourth, followed by 37 of Andrew Melvin. Sixth, you got Steve Yenish. Seventh is the 35 of Mullis. Then you got Nowinski, Jenkins, Barris. You have the 5 there who's got fresher tires, and then Ron Holyfield. We got a little bit of a crowd coming.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Jenkins and Barris was trying the outside line on Jenkins there.
Tell me that again. I got you.
Sorry, looks like Barris was trying to make a pass on Rob Jenkins there. But looks like Barris hit the fullback again, as looks like Brad Spartle flying past on those fresh tires.
Yeah, it's night and day difference on tires, man. Meanwhile, Adam Baker holding on to about a 9/10 lead still over Josh Stewart.
Last lap, Stewart was a little bit faster. See if that translates this lap as well. Nope. Looks like their paces are about equal at the moment. Occasionally, Barris will gain, then lose, then gain, then lose. So he's either saving, or their pace really is just that close. Keep an eye on Baker, see if I hear anything. I don't think we're going to, but I'm just
we'll jump inside with Baker. Let's take a lap around, not a wrap around. Take a lap around.
Oof, I'm watching Josh Stewart, and the car just does not want to turn on exit. He had to let off the throttle again to not slam into the outside wall. It's just so damn tight.
Jump in with him. We're in right now with second place, Josh Stewart. I got to make a in-car tab for this.
Yep. And we just saw David Camara go past Stewart, trying to get his lap back. So Camara will get his lap back in a moment, actually. His last lap, Camara did a 42.1, and Baker did a 42.8. So he's only that 7 or 8 tenths faster at the moment. That could be because he's passing lap traffic.
Looking back from Robert Barris at the 7 of Ron Holyfield. Let's go back up to Andrew Melvin sitting in 5th. Right behind them, I believe that is Jenish, and is that the 5 of Spido passing him or no? Wait, let me see. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, it's the 5 of Spido.
And Camara just got his lap back.
So Camara now going to be on the tail end.
He's about 5 or 6 tenths faster on average, I'd say. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, depending on how his tyres go. So look after those. Those tyres have to last longer than anybody else's.
Look back here at Jeff Yenish. We haven't really talked about him all that much. And the number 15 sitting in 6th. Then you got right in front of him Bruce Pearson. And Bruce Pearson is sitting 15th. So we got the 15 and 16 and the 3 and 15. Try saying that a bunch of times, right?
Yeah, and look at Baker compared to Stewart's time now. 1.6 seconds. Did Joshua have a bad lap, or did he just find a mountain of pace? Let's have a look. Yeah, Stewart had 2 bad laps. 6 to 7 tenths slower in 2 laps in a row.
That's going to let Adam Matz start closing in on him, and Matz may have a little bit of help here with Spido once he catches him.
Actually, sorry, I'm incorrect there. That was 42s, not 43s. Yeah, that's... I don't know what happened there. Baker just suddenly got a lot faster. Don't know why.
Yeah, he's 1.7 ahead.
And he's gaining more and more. Last lap, Josh Stewart 43.3, Baker 43.2. So all of a sudden, we just found like a mountain more pace. It's like he's realized there's more rubber on the tire than he thinks there is.
And look at Barris and Nowinski still fighting it out.
Oh, this fight ain't done. These guys won't be done until the race is over and the checker flag is done. That being said, you start to see people who burnt their tyres up a bit start to fall behind. Ron Holford's starting to fall back from Barris. Josh Stewart currently being passed by Brad Sparrow, trying to get his lap back as well.
I'm trying to see. So far, nobody else has come down. We're coming to lap 39 on these tires. Pretty spread out.
I'm really curious now. I'm wondering when people are going to start pitting. We just saw a bit of shadow over the track too, so some cloud cover definitely giving the track a bit more shadow. The temperature, I believe, has dropped on track. It's now 85 Fahrenheit on track, 65 in the air.
So it's gone down quite a bit.
Well, hello. On the pits. Patrick DeSonia and Rob Jenkins in the pits.
We'll watch Rob. Green flag pit stop. Got to get it right. Yep. Go back to, who is that? Adam Matz. He's got somebody all over the back of him. That's Mike Major.
Yep. Major's managed to catch up to Adam Matz now.
Yeah, he's definitely closing in.
Yeah, it was only a couple of hundreds faster that lap, but he is definitely gaining on him, so Matt's now got a new contender behind him.
And look at, you see that turn they just come out of, what was that, turn 2? Really dark and shadowy.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got some absolute cloud cover right now. That being said, I'm not sure if that's better or worse for these guys, as it's going to make the track colder and make the trucks a bit tighter.
And look at Matt's going for the pass. I mean,
Major.
not Major going for the pass on Matt's.
He's going to get it really quickly there too. Like, Matt's had nothing for him.
I think Matt's just figured let him go. He's faster right now. See if Andrew Melvin can do anything now. Melvin with a good run, closing in. Going to take a little bit sharper of an arc.
You're seeing both Mike Major and Melvin taking that low line all the way around the corner. They're pretty much hugging that white line all the way around.
And look, we'll see 27 Steve Yenish, see if he can do something here. Mats might just be trying to hang on for his pit stop. Figure let these guys go. A couple positions really ain't going to hurt him just yet.
Yeah, that's possible for sure.
Why fight it and wreck it, you know what I mean? If you feel your truck's starting to go away, why push it?
Yeah, it's better to make it to the end of the race than, you know, kill yourself trying to get third.
Look at the 68 of James Brown. He's got 13 of Cody Franklin on the inside. And right behind him, Jeff Yenish. Franklin's... I was going to say, Franklin doing a pretty good job here. Almost got past him. Able to hold off the 15 of Jeff for the moment. Looks like James Brown taking the inside line. I wonder if he's just trying to break the draft or maybe he's trying to set up for a pit. So he grabs the white line and swings back up. Definitely not going to be pitting that lap. No, here he comes.
James Brown's pitting. James Brown going in.
I didn't think he was going to come in. Good job slowing it down. I didn't think he was going to come in because he looked like he caught the line and slid up.
But manages to hold on to it and he's going to go into the pit lane now.
Yeah, got a real good entrance too, man. Got it woke down in time. Just the way he hit that line, it didn't look like, it looked like, you know, I think I would have skipped it, but I guess it must be feeling a little bit better.
Yeah.
So let's see, Adam Baker still out here on 44 lap tires. Josh Stewart out here still on 44 lap tires. Adam Baker so far leading 52 laps.
Steve Yanic and Andrew Melvin had a moment there. Melvin went to the outside wall and the exit of 4, and Yanic went straight into his rear. Damage to the rear of Melvin, damage to the front of Yanic. It was not exactly pleasant. They're still fighting it out.
And look at the 10 of Rob Jenkins. He's a lap down, but he is definitely faster with those tires.
And here comes Steve Yanic on the inside of Andrew Melvin.
Side by side. And he'll go by Melvin.
Yep, they're both going to the pit lane. Yanic just in a still position going to the pit lane.
And I believe that's Mullis coming in with them too. Yep.
And so is Adam Baker and Josh Stewart.
Wow.
I think Baker might be able to make it to the end from this lap. I think this might be enough.
Yeah, he made it, what, 45 laps?
It's going to be a stretch, but I think that's just what he needs. Same with Stewart. I think both of them realize this is cutting it directly in the middle. If a
Stewart had to back up.
Again, it's the second time for him in this pit lane. It's just not playing nice.
Mike Major to the lead.
And most drivers going in now, actually. Good big chunk of them.
Yeah,
Mullis,
Major coming in.
Ride.
Let's see what Mats does.
Both Yaniches have both pitted. Andrew Melvin, like everyone's going in now. This is perfectly in the middle for them.
I think Adam Mats should get scored.
Yep.
Yep, so he's going to get a bonus point.
Follow him, I'd pit right now. Like he was already having trouble with those tires. I would be in now.
Mike Major getting ready to hit his stall. Oh, Major having to back up. A lot of guys.
And Ferris as well. Wemsky and Clean.
Holyfield coming.
Holyfield and Clean.
Yeah, good stop by Holyfield. And look at where Kamara is. Kamara's sitting second right now.
Yep.
Spidle's sitting third.
Problem for him is going to be now, he's going to be on all tires.
Yeah, he's on 18 laps and Spidle's on 16 laps.
Yeah, and he's going to have to pit again. Same with Spidle. They cannot run it to the end. There is no way the fuel will last, so they have to pit.
He's got to hope that he can pit far enough in front of the leader while the leader's tires are wearing out a little bit and try and run him down, like getting his lap back, you know what I mean? On the same lap, though, not a lap down.
Yep.
But, you know, things change so quick, we could have a caution and that could throw everything right out the window, you know? Just when you think you got it all planned out, boom, yellow comes out and you're like, oh, all right, plan B.
Yeah, things can change in a heartbeat. That's racing, so it's glorious to watch.
Pets in Paradise is on Patrick Desaulnier's car. I need to find out what that's about.
Matt's exiting the pit lane right now, so it's a good stop for him. He got his lap led and he pitted straight away. Smart call.
Trying to see if we got anybody fighting it out here. So far, it looks like everybody's kind of spread out.
Looking at, I want to see Adam Baker or Josh Stewart. I'm wondering if Stewart's going to try and make a run for Baker, but I think after that pit incident, Baker is just too far away. Yeah. Baker is now entering turn 1, and I think Stewart just went over the line. So that gap's going to be even larger. Now almost 3 seconds difference.
He's got to hope Baker makes a mistake, and right now, the way Baker's been running tonight, I don't think Baker's really going to make a mistake. We got ourselves a new leader here.
Yep, Kamara going to get the lead now.
Yep. The
I think they'll
Kamara.
probably run around to about lap 65 to 70, and they'll probably have to pit then. Spider could maybe make it 70 to possibly even 80.
Well, Kamara right now has got 21 laps on there, and we're coming to lap 59. So he can stay out a little bit longer. It just depends how fast the closing rate is on Baker and Stewart. Jenkins sitting here in 5th. Desaulnier, look at him in 6th. But they're really all kind of spread out. I mean, you got a bunch of different trucks in a bunch of different spots right now.
Yeah, trucks different laps entirely. For instance, Rodney Kramer and Rob Jenkins. They're close together, but they're entirely separate laps.
And Seth Schultz all the way back here in 20th, 24 laps on his tires.
I believe he pitted super early because his truck was damaged.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure.
I think you're right.
He pitted lap 34. And he pitted on that caution as well.
Oh, I just was looking at Thomas McBride in the 83 in the Taco Bell. I forgot. I went to the Mexican restaurant today after church, and I got some leftovers for when I'm done.
Oh, mate, I'm jealous. When we're done here, mate, I'm going to Chinese. I'm getting myself some wok in a box.
A walk in a box.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I love it, man. It's the best ever. Addicted to Chinese food.
Yeah.
This is cheap.
I miss my New York Chinese food, man. Nothing like Brooklyn Chinese food, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I avoided this place for so long, and now I'm wondering why I did that.
I love it. You see the food trucks out there, and already, man, we're going downhill fast.
Oh yeah. Well, it looks like at the moment Adam Baker is almost a full second faster than Brad Speidel.
Wow.
And you can see Speidel ahead of him. You can just see him just catching him.
Let's see. Let's take a look. Yeah.
You'll be able to watch this one in real time. He's gonna fly past him. You can see Kamara in the distance as well, I believe. Yeah, you can just see Kamara exiting 4. So Adam Baker's not far away from getting his lead back.
Let's look back from Speidel at Baker.
You just see Baker, and you can see just behind Baker as well. He's not too far behind. Joshua Stewart is there as well. It looks like he is still about 3 seconds behind Baker, and he can't quite make it up.
Yeah, he's got to hope Baker makes a mistake, but I don't know. Baker, the way he's been running tonight so far, doesn't really look like there's many mistakes in his future here, and unless he comes into a problem when he catches Speidel here. But I just think if you're looking at the times 43.3 to a 42.7, it's going to be a night and day pass.
The one thing I think Joshua can hope for is maybe try and save his tires to the end, trying to look after them as much as possible, and then just go all hell for leather at the end of this race. But that's going to be a Hail Mary move, because at the moment it looks like Baker's going to be perfectly fine all the way to the end. You're seeing Baker now looking right to the rear of Brad Speidel.
Yeah, meanwhile, Kamara's still out leading some laps.
He's going to get some laps later. He's currently behind Seth Schultz. We're going to get a bit of draft help.
Look at these trucks bouncing down the backstretch. Baker right there now.
Oh man, this doesn't look pleasant at all.
Baker to the inside.
And this fresh tire is going to serve him well. He just flies past Brad Speidel. Move Baker in a second.
And even down low. If Speidel going to try now, I'm not going to have anything. So Adam Baker back to second.
A little three-way fight going on at the moment between Mark Jenkins, Cody Franklin, and Jeff Yenich. I think Jeff has got passed by both of them, as now you got Cody Franklin on the rear of Mark Jenkins. And further up ahead as well, another three-way fight. Adam Nowinski, Robert Barris, and Ron Holifield are together again.
Yep.
9th to 11th, this fight will continue. And even further up ahead, Patrick Desaulnier now with Andrew Melvin. We had a few laps there where no one's near each other. All of a sudden, everyone is close together again. How these races go. It's like Melvin will have a run on Patrick Desaulnier now.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out which way is he going to go.
And Desaulnier wiggling all over the road in front of him.
It looks like those guys are going to bunch up together. They're probably going to catch the 35 of Jason Mullis, and we're going to have a whole bunch of trucks back together again.
I don't know. Mullis might be able to keep away from these guys. So these guys are going to start fighting it out. It's going to be a 6-way brawl. Hold on.
Yeah, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, Adam Matz will catch up. He's on the
7.
freshest tires.
There'll be 8 of them here in a minute.
Yeah, Matz will definitely catch up. So this could be an interesting fight going on. That being said, I believe Jason Mullis will be able to break away from him. He's currently running faster than now.
And you got Rob Jenkins being pushed by the 6 of Rodney Kramer, who's a lap down. And then right behind them is the 42 of Adam Lewis. And I believe Lewis and Kramer are fighting for position, too.
Here's Melvin and Nowinski. Melvin's now on the inside. Nowinski's going to get past on the outside, I think.
And look at Barris right there now with Holyfield.
Yeah, he gets Barris to the inside. Looks like Melvin lost the pass to Nowinski, and now all of a sudden he's got passed by Barris and getting passed by Ron Holyfield as well.
Yeah, I think the damage on his truck is hurting him a little bit.
Yep, 8th to 11th position. And goes Ron to the inside of Barris.
That was a bold move.
Yeah, sees opportunity. He struck immediately. He's going to get that position away from Barris. He's going to move himself up to 9th position.
And during all that, Adam Baker got past Kamara. He was 2 point something seconds behind him not a few laps ago, and wasn't really paying attention. Man, he caught him up quick and passed him.
Yep. Kamara was almost a second slower than Baker, about 0.9 of a second per lap.
And then you got Speidel.
Oh, Adam Matt's almost going into Barris there for a moment. Barris coming down a little bit too close. So both of them managed to keep away from each other, but that was a moment they almost came together. And they got Nowinski on the inside of Patrick DeSonia now trying to take 7th position away. These boys ain't done yet.
Nope, not yet.
Comes Ron Holfield as well, trying to get past DeSonia. Take the inside line. Keep an eye on Matt's North as well. Remember, he's got the freshest tyres and he's right behind this entire pack. He can sit back and relax, or maybe he can get himself involved as well. There's just trucks everywhere with this group.
I love watching them come past the start-finish line in turn 1 here.
Melvin is the pits.
Yeah, I think the damage on his truck is really hurting. I mean, maybe he's going to try and get a little bit more of it fixed.
Yeah, maybe get fresh fuel tyres as well. That get him to the end for sure.
Looked like Barris might have caught the white line and got a little bit wiggly. Now you got the 93 of the Sonia coming to take a look. And he is going to be challenged now by Mats.
Yep. No, it's only going to the pits. Whoa, DeSonia misses his pin entry and goes into the inside wall.
Oh, does he really?
Oh, that's not going to be a hard hit, but that's not what you wanted to see. That was not a good entrance
Let
at
me
all.
back up real quick. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. A little bit of a hit there, man.
Yeah, it won't be too bad, but it did hit the rear left tyre, so that thing might not be pointing straight anymore.
Josh Stewart just gets by Brad Speidel, so Stewart's going to move up to 3rd. Speidel will go back to 4th. Go back here to the 35 of Mullis sitting in 6th, and side by side behind them is Nowinski and Holyfield.
It looks like Melvin did get that damage repaired. Let me just double check.
And there is no fast repairs on here, so they got to beat that thing out.
He got most of it repaired. It's not too bad now. It's still a little bit of a wave in that rear spoiler, but compared to what it was, that's going to be much more pleasant to drive.
So take a look here. Adam Baker out front, coming to 58 laps led. Started on the pole. Definitely having himself a great run here tonight. He's pulled up the top 10 real fast for you. You got Adam Baker. Second, you got David Kamara, Joshua Stewart, Brad Speidel, Rob Jenkins, Jason Mullis, Adam Nowinski, Ron Holyfield, Robert Barris, and Adam Matz. And we got...
Look at Ron Holyfield on Jason Mullis right now. Got right to his rear.
Yeah, he got past the 28.
Oh, look at the run he's getting on Jason Mullis on the exit of 2. He's going to be alongside him going to the to 3 and 4.
And we got 87 degrees on the track right now.
Yep.
Look at the truck's bounce, man. What a bumpy track he got here.
Yeah, we're almost up to the 3/4 mark in this race, and you can see everyone's starting to make their moves now for the end. The caution pops up now. That is going to throw everything into chaos. As Ron Hofer gets past Jason Mullis. Look at Adam Matz just sitting there. I'm kind of curious if he doesn't have the pace anymore, or if maybe he's just waiting. He's got the freshest tires of that entire group.
He could be waiting. Let these guys fight it out.
You see Robert Barris trying to get alongside Adam Nowinski now, trying to get some overlap into turns 3. And looks like DeSonia had to put it behind the wall.
Did he really?
Left the race. Yeah, he's left the race unfortunately. So I'm wondering if that maybe caused required repairs. It was like 10 minutes or something. It wasn't a hard hit, but it definitely was not a pleasant hit. When you hit
Yeah.
cars on the side like that, doesn't like it.
It was definitely enough to do some damage.
Yeah, and iRacing might determine that that's too much damage for him to repair within a couple of minutes. When you see Barris now alongside Nowinski, but I don't think he's going to work as the exit. Nowinski's just going to power off. Yeah, he just can't make it work. And that pace loss, Mats might try something? No, he's just going to sit there. He had a run for a while, but he backed off.
I'm still looking at, all right, I believe Camara's coming in now, so he had a really long run.
But this is his last stop, all the way to the end he can go now. Unfortunately, he's going to drop a lap down because of that. Have to work it all back again.
Let's take a look here. We'll run through the top 10 real fast. You see Adam Baker started first, currently first, 61 laps led. Joshua Stewart started third. He's currently second. Doesn't have any laps led, but definitely got a fast truck. Brad Speidel started 7th. He's third. Does not have any laps led. Rob Jenkins started 9th. He's in 4th. Ron Hollyfield started 4th. He's currently sitting 5th in that number 7. And he's coming in. Jason Mullis now going to move up a position. So he'll move up to 4th. And he started 18th.
Yeah, we've seen Mullis move up through the field 2 races in a row now. He's definitely got a mountain of pace in that truck. He was on the inside currently of Adam Nowinski. Oh, he's going to slap a bit. Nowinski gives him enough room. He's almost lost control, actually. He almost got the truck loose. Everyone's complaining about being tight. Mullis almost gets it loose.
Remember what? Remember Baker? We used to call him no turn or something.
Yeah, no rotation.
Yeah, no rotation. I can't get it to rotate, but I won.
Yeah, I think it was the only truck on the track that was getting it to rotate that well.
And look at all these guys.
Curious, I thought people were going to make it to the end. I'm definitely sure Baker will make it to the end.
Yeah, he's got to be able to make it to the end. He went more than halfway on that first run.
Exactly. I'm almost murderously sure he'll make it to the end.
And even if not, I mean, he's 4.4 seconds ahead. So if he comes in just for a quick splash and go, he still might. We're 3 wide right here with Hollyfield, Mullis, and Mats. That quickly ends. Hollyfield.
The pits. Look at that. Those fresh tires. Goodbye.
Yeah. Hollyfield's in a rush to get there now.
He's going to be a lap down, so he's going to have to definitely indeed rush it.
He's got to get in front of Adam Mats. He's got a bunch of trucks in front of him that are a lap down now. So he's got to, if he wants to be that lucky dog, should a caution come out, he's got to get a few more positions here.
I just did like a lap with Adam Baker because I was curious if maybe he was clutching a little bit, see if he was close on fuel. But he's confident. He's not clutched in once.
Yeah, I honestly don't think he's going to. With 23 laps to go, I don't think fuel is going to be an issue with him. He went more than halfway on that first run, and it looked like he might have had plenty too.
Yep, I was just double checking to see. I thought maybe might have been tight on fuel. As we were told, it was 40 to 42 laps on fuel.
Look at back here.
Yeah, this brawl continues.
You got Nowinski in 4th passing some lap trucks, and then you got Hollyfield passing. I mean, it's just like everybody back there. But you got to watch the 28 of Nowinski and the 10 of Rob Jenkins because they are for position, and Nowinski is catching him.
Yeah, Rob's currently got Rodney Kramer still in his rear. I wonder if Kramer's just been pushing him around the entire track this entire time.
Yeah, he's been pushing him big time, man. He got him past a couple of drivers earlier on.
Unfortunately, here comes Adam Nowinski now. He's going to be right behind this group. I wonder if Kramer's going to play defense as well. Has he got a new teammate? Don't know about that. I think Kramer's just trying to find a better way around for the track for himself as well. Must be a bit faster when you're pushing someone else.
So he's kind of in the middle now. Looks like the 28 not getting the run that he was, the close rate that he was getting before. Wow, look at Barris. You see that? He shot it up to the outside, and he is looking like he's trying to get by the 42. 6 is on the outside now, the 28 on the inside. So Nowinski's...
Barris is going to roll him 2 lap trucks. That's gonna be so irritating.
Because he can see the 2 positions right in front of him too.
Yep, he's got a lap car to his right and a lap car to his front. It's I would be annoyed. I mean, they're not doing anything wrong, of course, but it's just infuriating. Just like, I want to get to this guy. Leave me alone.
So here we are sitting in 3rd place with Rob Jenkins, right behind in the Tide Mobile there, the 28 of Nowinski in 4th, and then right behind him in the blue truck is the 75 of Barris in 5th. And probably the closest battle right now. Let's pull up
See, Barris now at the end of this race is what he usually always does. Right near the end, he'll wake up and start just rushing that truck forward. And you can see he's right behind Nowinski, who's currently right behind Rob Jenkins in 3rd. So he can get himself on the podium if he can catch up to Nowinski, who's currently on the rear of Rob Jenkins.
Yeah, he is. Nowinski's truck is really coming to life right now.
Oh yeah, it looks like either his truck is coming to life or Rob's car is just suddenly dying because he's already giving Rob an absolute headache on his outside.
And he's got the outside line too on top of it.
Well, watch out, Rob. Oh, he's wiggling all over the truck. He almost goes into Nowinski, but manages to hold on to it. But he's going to lose 2 positions there. Rob goes from 3rd to 5th. As I don't
And
see
they're
him
fighting behind him too. Oh, wow.
Yep. Mullis is going to try and fight back against Mats. Mats has got the fresher tyres on track, so I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll have to see if he can give it a go.
And Barris gets up to 4th. He does take that spot. But now the next driver back is Mats and Mullis.
Yep. I don't see these guys catching 2nd. That is about a 8-second gap.
And even 2nd to 1st, you got almost a 6-second gap now.
Yep, but Barris has a chance to get on the podium. And look at Nowinski, you got loose on exit there. Barris with an amazing run. It's actually, wow, the track has heated up a lot. It just jumped to 97 Fahrenheit.
Wow, look at the sun's back out.
This trucks might start getting loose now. With all that heat on the track, it may indeed start getting loose. And we saw a few guys starting to get loose, so it could be what's happening.
Side by side, Nowinski's not letting Barris get that position just yet.
You got to work for it, mate. Say Rob Jenkins getting caught by Adam Matz and Jason Mullis. So
contact. It looked like a slight little bit of contact maybe between the 28 and the 75.
Yeah. I was like, Robert was ready to push Nowinski even higher up the track, but Nowinski was already going into the corner.
I mean, it's still side by side.
These guys are not done yet. Nowinski's going to try and squeeze Barris down a little bit. Nope, he's going to give him room. Barris right on that white line. He's using it to try and rotate the truck even more. And he's now going to be about half a car length ahead. He might have gotten this.
The Barris will get that scored for that position, just see if he can complete that pass. It's tough down on the inside, but he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, with that white line, you can see once you touch the white line, the truck rotates a little bit more, which he's trying to make use of. But Nowinski is just not giving up.
Nowinski's fighting back.
He's just not letting him have it. Like I say, it's not going to be pleasant to Barris' tires to keep doing this. Definitely going to make him feel a lot more unpleasant.
And Nowinski caught a piece of the wall, so that's going to hurt him.
Yeah, Barris is going to clear him.
Yeah, Nowinski going to go to the inside or catch the draft. But, man, he caught a piece of the wall. We saw some sparks fly, and that slowed him down a couple of miles.
Barris is going to clear Nowinski into 3rd place. See if Nowinski can try and fight back, but I think that might be it for him.
Yep.
I see Adam Matz got past Rob Jenkins, so is Jason Mullis. Adam Matz's truck is now starting to come alive, I think. As we see a lapped car of James Brown drive past him. Look at Adam Baker now, almost 7 seconds ahead of Josh Stewart. He's just putting his foot down now.
Yeah, he's checked out. He had a great truck all night.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a
Melvin
look. What's going on here with Barris? Barris
Well, look at Jason Mullis right on the rear of Adam Matz again. He just got past Rob Jenkins, so Jenkins is now going to be back in the 7th position. Jenkins is going to try and fight back. He's not done. I was like, Angie Melvin put it behind the wall, so he looks like he's left the race.
We only have 2 drivers so far. Park it for the night.
Yeah, I think Melvin, that damage was starting to come back and annoy him again. He was just kind of realized he had to pit again, so he was done. Now Barris has got James Brown going to try and lap him up on the inside. Trying to get his lap back. They've got to be careful because Adam Matz, and even Rob Jenkins actually starting to fight back. Jenkins got past Mullis, is now alongside Adam Matz. Is Jenkins' car coming live again? I've done this a few times before where his truck has come back.
Yeah, he might have just cooled him off just a little bit. Look at him shoot to the inside.
Temperature is still slowly ticking up. It's now 98. It was 97 before, so it might keep going up. We might see this track get up to 100 by the end of this race.
You definitely see the sunshine now. It was pretty dark earlier. Side by side, it looks like Matz will get to the line first.
And Barris will slot back up behind him.
Jenkins.
Now, last lap, Adam Nowinski was a little bit faster than Barris. It was actually 2/10 faster, actually. So we might see Nowinski come back and fight Barris again. We might see round 2.
Rob Jenkins again now on the inside of Adam Matz.
Oh, squeezing right against that wall, though.
He's got a great run in.
He can really, really just dive that truck all the way in.
Wow, and he holds on. Yeah, he holds on a good exit there.
That's what we've been trying the entire race, is to get that line there. Because he's done it before, and you notice that he lost all his pace and exit. But that time he got it done and kept the pace. That was a ridiculously deep line.
I think Matz is trying to do the same thing back here now.
We have to hurry up, because I think Jason Mullis is going to start catching these guys now as this fight continues. And that last lap, Barris gained 2/10 on Nowinski, so Barris is keeping pace with Nowinski, trying to pull away. I think short of a major incident, I think our top 2 might be solidified. We've got 10 laps to go. Short of a caution popping up.
Oh, I hear clutching going on. I ain't saying nothing, but I hear clutching.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I'll go have a look and find out who it is.
Yeah, just go to the front. So what I thought was going to be a definite all the way to the end is kind of iffy now.
I didn't hit clutching this corner.
Come on, get in there, brother.
No, I'm sitting in Baker's car right now. I didn't hit clutching.
So just crossing the start-finish line right now.
Let's have a listen again. No, that's not clutching.
Yeah, listen.
That's not clutching.
Yeah.
I'm listening to it, man. I heard it just there. That's not clutching.
Dude, there was no engine sound.
I'm getting engine sound, man. I don't know what's going on for you.
You must be. I think you might be. By the time it reaches you on the other side of the world, he's back in the throttle. Because if
I'm hearing him let off the throttle for sure. He's definitely letting off the throttle rather hard.
Yeah, no, I'm hearing a definite. I'm definitely hearing a definite silence. So
I'll stay here for a bit more and have a quick listen.
And I'm trying to watch the gap between him and Stewart. Let me jump in with Stewart real quick, see if Stewart has to save any. Because he could be doing the same thing too. Yeah, Stewart's also saving.
I hear what you're hearing, but that's not clutching in. I'm nearly 100% sure it's not clutching.
Nope, that's clutching, brother. You'll have to go back and watch the stream. It's definite clutching, man. Yeah. If he was just letting off the throttle, you would hear it. That's definitely pulling the clutch. Let's see what Barris is doing. See, now Barris is still in the throttle on and off. He's not really trying to do any saving yet. And I don't know. Oh, here comes Jenkins. So I think Jenkins has decided to come in and get it and not worry about trying to save.
What in the world?
But if you look, Baker's got 39, Stewart's got 39, Barrett's got 39.
I just had to listen to the stream. Yeah, on your stream it is very obvious. On mine, I hear nothing at all.
Yeah,
It just
that's what I'm saying. It's got to be an internet thing, maybe.
I've never had that before, but hey, fair enough. So Baker and Stewart are just clutching in a little bit, try and save some fuel.
Barris is not, but Baker's still got an 8-second lead.
Barris might actually catch Josh Stewart here.
Yeah,
6 laps to go.
he's closing in on him.
Yeah, he was 3/10 faster last lap. Let's check this lap now. 44.1 for Stewart. No mind. Stewart actually just...
Yeah, Stewart stepped it up a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder if now Stewart's going to try and make his move. He's a bit late. He's 8 seconds back, but maybe he's going to try and just put all the balls to the wall, everything he's got.
And he's got some trucks right there in front of him, helping him maybe a little bit. Might be able to suck up some of the draft on him and help him, but I don't know. He's got to get it done, man, because we're coming to 5 laps to go.
I'll have to have a listen, see what goes on.
Yeah, Baker just crossed the line, so we got 5 laps to go. Baker's just got to hang on to it for a few more laps.
I'm so confused. I'm not hearing any clutching in it all. It's driving me crazy now.
Yeah, Baker just clutched again. Coming down the backstretch now. We're going with Stewart. Let's take a lap with Stewart and see.
That lap, Barris was almost... Actually, he was actually half a second faster than Stewart. It's going to be close. He might be able to get up there if he just pushes it and goes balls to the wall on that.
Yeah, see, Stewart also is clutching again, man. So, I don't know. It's going to be close between him and Barris for sure. Baker now 7.8 seconds ahead. So, dropping just a little bit. But, I mean, we're running out of laps here, man.
And the temperature again. The cloud cover's come back. We've dropped 10 degrees.
Yeah, we're back down to 84 just that fast.
Wow, this track temperature is oscillating so much. It's going to feel like it's going mad on the trucks.
There's definitely going to be a crazy finish here.
Oh, yeah.
And who's right? Oh, that's Adam Nowinski, but he's kind of far back from Barris. I don't think he'll be able to catch him unless Barris makes a serious mistake.
Nowinski was trying to hold on, but I don't think he can make it work, unfortunately.
Adam Matz and Jason Mullis side by side for 5th.
And once again, Joshua Stewart just wakes up and goes 2/10 faster than Robert Barris again. I don't think Barris can make it now. It's just too fast. 3-second gap now with 3 laps to go. Barris will have to turn on the nitrous, or Stewart would have to make a mistake.
Yeah, and I don't really see that because him and Baker's been running a pretty clean race tonight.
Oof. That being said, just watch Baker on the turn 3 there. His rear end tried to step out there, so his tires are cooked now.
2 laps to go now.
Yeah. Temperature's still dropping too. Now we're at 81. It's just, this temperature is so confusing on this track.
We're going to see some snow in a little while. All 4 seasons in one race, folks. You've seen it here.
Sounds like Australia in the winter, mate.
I know. So Baker going to come by to grab the white flag this time by. See if he's got enough to make it back across the line. Wow, you see that slide. Curious to talk to him.
Yeah, the time difference as well. But Josh Stewart was 8 seconds back. Now he's 6.9. He's gained a full second on Baker.
Baker's only got to make it one more time around. Am I right? Yeah, he's only got to make it one more time around. Oh, this is going to be close. Baker is silent.
Yeah, I even though I can't hear the clutch in, I can still hear the truck's revs going so low. He is just eking it out now.
Stewart closing in 5.9. Baker clutching it through 3. Trying to save just enough. I think even if he rolled it from here, I think it would be close, but I think he would still get it.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, Adam Baker from the pole to the checkers. Baker, your winner here tonight.
I don't think he's gonna have enough fuel for a burnout. We'll have to wait and see.
I'd be lucky if he makes it back around, honestly. Adam Baker takes the win. I thought for sure he would have like no questions at all about fuel to the end, especially being that, you know, he went more than halfway.
Yeah, but apparently at the end, that definitely him and Josh Stewart was saving it up.
Well, Thomas got to be loving that because Baker's got it from the checkers to the flag with 87 laps. I mean, from the pole to the checkers with 87 laps led, man. So congratulations to Adam. Great race here tonight, man. 0 cautions, brother. No, we had 1 caution, didn't we?
Yep, 1 caution.
Yeah, it's not showing. I wonder why it didn't show. I'll have to check that. Baker, oh, he got some for a burnout.
Yeah, you got just enough, I think.
That's all right. They can push it back to victory lane. And I think that is it. I think he just ran out of fuel. That was great. That was really good. Wow, that was great, man. So we will. I guess we'll go 1, 2, 3 tonight. How about that?
That's right, and I'll take Baker.
All right, I will get him for you.
Oh, thank you.
There you go, brother.
Hey, Mr. Baker, it's our booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Welcome back into the booth. First to first, man. Tell us about the race. How'd it go?
Oh, it was pretty smooth, I would say. Just had to save some fuel there on that last run, but kept most of the speed in the truck while kind of clutching on turn entry, and I was able to make it.
Talking about the fuel, yeah, you said you had to clutch in there. I couldn't hear it, but Paul could. That both you and Stuart were clutching in near the end. How much fuel do you have left? I saw you did your burnout, but look, your engine died after, yeah?
Yeah, I ran out in the middle of the burnout. I think I had a half gallon or so, which was good enough to get around there and then do the burnout. So pretty much exactly as much as I needed, which I was happy about. And I knew it was going to be close, but ended up making it.
Talk to us about strategy, man. Like we used to watch you and Somo always stretching out the fuel. Was that the plan, or was that just kind of happened because of the caution?
Yeah, I didn't even really think about the fuel mileage. I kind of got into the practice session a bit late and didn't really calculate how long we could go. But when that caution fell and we were on that long run, I was thinking about how far we could go, and it looked like we could go about 45, 46 laps. And I figured if I could pit around lap 55, I should be able to make it. Maybe, with a little bit of effort, I would have to save, but it didn't end up having to be that much. And I don't think I really lost any time in doing so. Probably would have run around the same times, even if I was going for it. But I knew it was going to be close, and I knew I had speed, so it was going to be an advantage.
Another question as well. I wonder if you noticed this. We saw the temperature jump around like 15 degrees. Did you feel that at all? Did you notice the track like changing rapidly, or was it about the same all the time?
I noticed it a little bit. The first run that we had before the caution, it was definitely a hotter track, and I felt like I don't know, it felt a lot better to me, and it looked like I was able to pull away a bit more when the track was warmer. But when it cooled down, Josh was able to stick with me there for quite a while, and eventually he started to fade. I think I had a little bit of an advantage with the clean air, but I did notice it a bit. The truck had a lot more grip when the track would cool down, and yeah, it did make a bit of a difference.
Yeah, it was big change in temperature, man, from like 84, I believe, up to like 90 something, man, in like a lap.
Yeah, when the quad cover would come out, it felt about like it did in qualifying, but when the sun came back out, it felt like it did in practice. And I ran a pretty decent long run in practice, and I was running around Josh and Robert, and it felt pretty good. And so I got kind of used to how it would progress on a long run, and was able to kind of compensate, with the throttle and the brakes, and able to keep the pace up.
A great run here for you, man, tonight. 87 laps led, man, from the pole to the checkers, dude. That's amazing. Great run for you, dude. You got him, Wingy.
Ah, you stole my line again, mate. But hey, it's good to see you back in Star, man. We used to see you do the same thing in Sermo. It's good to see you be able to do the same thing in DRL, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. These guys are a great group of racers. This is a different perspective for me to be running with them instead of broadcasting up there. But yeah, definitely a good, clean group of racers, and glad to be able to come out here and run well and take a win.
Will we see you next week at Charlotte?
Next Sunday, I believe I have something else going on, so we'll have to see if I make it back in time for the race or not. But it's a possibility.
Awesome.
Well, fair enough, mate. Before you head out, you got any shout-outs for us?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys up there in the SR booth for putting on these races. You guys do a great job, and appreciate everything that you do for all the different leagues across iRacing. I want to thank the sponsor for this race. I believe it's Save 22.
Yes, sir.
And what they're doing for the veterans out there. It's a really awesome, sounds like a really awesome organization. So, glad to be able to put on a good show for them here tonight. I want to thank the admins and everybody in this league, my teammates at MB Motorsports, just for everything that they do, not necessarily in this race or anything, but just for the support and the efforts that they put on all the time, and all the fans that came out and watched.
Fair enough, mate. Go ahead and celebrate. You had a damn good race tonight.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good night.
All right, congratulations, buddy, on the win.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Adam Baker. We are going to get second place here, Josh Stewart. Josh Stewart, SR booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, man, you had a good, strong truck all night here tonight. Definitely seen some good racing out there. We saw at the end a little bit of saving fuel. We saw Adam Baker saving fuel. Did you see that in your mind also, thinking maybe a possibility you might be able to catch him?
Well, I was hoping so, but Adam was really fast. He's fast right off the bat, and I don't really got this track down a whole, real good, and he was beating me in 3 and 4, and it seemed like I'd catch him in 1 and 2. We'd just swap back and forth, but yeah, that last pit stop, I knew we was gonna have to save. We had something like 49 laps, maybe something like that. Can't remember, but I knew I was gonna have to save. I saved from very get, and still got right down to the end, and with a 10th left in the tank.
Yeah, we saw on that last pit stop, you had to back up just a little bit, lost a couple of seconds, and had a little bit of a gap to make up pretty much right off the chute there under that green flag stop. But I'll tell you what, man, you definitely had a great truck here, great run here tonight, man. Only one caution. You guys were definitely on fire out there. We saw up here in the booth, the track changed from like 84 to like 97. I mean, within a lap or two. I mean, Adam said he could kind of notice it. Did you feel it also in the truck?
Oh yeah, it got extremely tight. I mean, you kind of look for the shade on the track, and you had to kind of adjust your strategy a little bit, not run it in too hard. It seemed like if you was off 2 or 3 feet entering the corner, it would just push like a dump truck to the outside corner, and there was really nothing you could do. You had to just stay out of it until you got straight down the back stretch or front stretch.
And then one more thing too, we were watching when we were at certain camera angles. I mean, you can see the trucks really bouncing around out there. Could you feel that inside the truck?
Yeah, it had I think it's turn 1 and 2 in the center of the corner. There's a pretty decent bump. Try and straddle it if you can, but if you get too low, you'll catch that apron with the front end. It will help you rotate the car, but sometimes not the way you want.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, definitely a good run here tonight, man. Great race. Next week is Charlotte. We plan on seeing you out there.
Oh, yeah, I'll be out there. We'll be running around, having a good time.
You do pretty good at Charlotte? You feel like a pretty comfortable track, or another track maybe iffy?
Yeah, it is an intermediate track that I struggle with. I like a short track more than anything, but I'm learning. These guys are really good. Competition is crazy against compared to official series. These guys run really well. They're really clean. Just looking to have fun and see if we can't finish in the top 5.
Awesome, bro. Well, listen, not bad run for you tonight, man. Adam Baker was fast. You were managed to stay up with him there, especially in the beginning for quite a while. I think if you'd had a little bit cleaner of a pit stop on that last pit stop, the gap might have been a little bit closer. Things may have been a little bit different towards the end, but still definitely a great effort on your part, man. And second place out of here, looking for Charlotte next week. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, DieHARD Racing League, Save 22 for sponsoring the race and everything they do for our veterans. You guys up in the booth, SR Broadcasting, and everyone that came out to race with us tonight.
Awesome, bro. All right. Well, listen, congratulations, man, for second. And we'll see what you do over at Charlotte, man. We'll keep our eyes open.
All right. Thanks, Paul.
All righty. All right. That was second place, Josh Stewart. We are going to get a word in now with Robert Barris if he's here. Yes, he is. I see him. We'll grab him. We'll hit him up, Wingy. How about that?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
That would really help.
All righty. All right, Robert Barris, you got the SR booth. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Hey, not a bad finish at all, man. Third place. Seemed like you were pretty quiet in the beginning of the race, and then towards the end, we see the usual Robert Barris, man, put the pedal to the metal, man. Run us through your night.
Yeah, it was just a typical frustrating auto club night for me. This track and Michigan, it's kind of sister track. I'm not, for whatever reason, I tend to not be very good here, especially tonight. We were really tight in traffic, just really tight, really the first 70 to 75 laps of the race. Then that last run, about halfway through, finally the truck started to loosen up through the center and the exit, and you could really drive it with the throttle. And if you got brave enough and could work it out, you could really use the white line, especially through 3 and 4, to help the truck turn and get that run that you needed to be able to clear a truck on your outside. That was kind of how I was finally able to get past Adam there at the end. We had a heck of a battle. It took me a little while to finally get brave enough and figure out the exact line. And once I got clear of them, then I had clean air, and at that point it was just seeing what happened with the top two, if they were going to be short on fuel or not. They had to go an extra lap, and I think I was, half a lap to the good, so it was going to be close. I knew they had a big enough lead, so they had opportunity to save, and that was, I guess, what they needed. So we got to go back and see where they made up the time, and try to figure that out. And maybe next time we'll be able to put a little bit more pressure on them where they can't save, and we'd be able to run them out.
Yeah, most of that race had a nice ball with you, Nowinski. I think Mats was in there as well, Spidel. That was an absolutely glorious fight between all of you guys.
Yeah, it was a blast. Especially Adam and I. We don't tend to run pretty hard like that with each other, so that was really a blast. I think Adam's really picked up some speed over the last couple of years, and so I think you're seeing what he's able to do, and I think hopefully I think first and second we're a little pretty far away, so hopefully you got to see a pretty good battle, at least for third there. And I said if we'd have been able to run them out of fuel, it could have been for the win.
Yeah, there was definitely some fuel saving going on by the first two drivers. We were doing some in-car cams and listening. Then we jumped inside the truck with you, and we saw you weren't saving. So I just think there wasn't enough laps. A couple more laps would have been a whole different story. But I'll tell you what, some real good racing going on out there, man. Very bumpy track out there, and crazy tire temperature changes out there. Major changes, like within a lap or two, when the sun would come out and the sun would go in, man. Definitely threw us off for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Also in the truck, even throughout practice and qualifying, we were seeing with the cloud cover fixes that they made with this build, where we're finally getting variation in cloud cover. We got mostly cloudy tonight, and I don't think I've I've seen the variation in track temperatures based off the cloud cover so far since we got the dynamic sky, and that was a blast. It rewarded those who really were paying attention to the track conditions and the shade and could adjust their line and their braking points and really everything to maximize the potential that the truck and the track gave you. At the end there, like I said, I'm surprised they made it. I probably the last 3 or so laps I had to start clutching it, and I just coasted by. So I think it was just a matter of they got far enough out there, and maybe they had a little bit more traffic to run in to help them out. But that's off to them. Third place for me, Auto Club. I'll take it. Like I said, I don't run particularly too well at this place for whatever reason.
Well, we got Charlotte coming up. How you feeling about there?
Normally I would say pretty good. I've got, I think at one point I had like 6 or 7 wins in a row here. I think the last couple times out, haven't been quite as good. I know I had 1 win. We got knocked out of the lead at late, but time before that, I don't think we were okay. Hopefully I've got kind of everything dialed back in and over the issues I was having last year. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, well, definitely a great run here tonight, man. Like I said, it looked like you were quiet in the beginning, and then we were talking up here. It looked like towards the end, man, the truck started coming back to life, and you managed to get third place, so that's really good, man. Before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to shout out to?
Absolutely. All the drivers who came out and ran with us tonight, I think we had an early caution. Other than that, we went green, and really that caution was well timed to set up some strategy between 1 and 2 pit stops. I think you saw that playing out. Snack Cake guys, again, coming on board. Check out their YouTube, Instagram, Facebook channels, all things. Snack Cakes, remember to eat those things responsibly. And Save 22 for on board and helping us bring this out for the drivers and for the viewers. Be sure to check them out on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but Facebook. All that they do to support our veterans.
Yeah, we were telling everybody go to Save 22 on Facebook. I was over because I just learned about them also from you guys, and I was on Facebook checking them out. They got their website link. If you go to the About, take you right to the website. Got some real good stuff on there. Look like they're doing a really good job, and definitely appreciate them guys coming up on board. Congratulations on third, man, and we'll look for you at Charlotte and see what you got there, bud.
Looking forward to it. We'll spend this weekend ready for it.
All right, man. Go celebrate and have yourself a good night.
You too.
All right. That was third place, Robert Barris, and great run for him, man. I'll tell you what, like you said, he seemed like he was just, doing the usual thing, man. Quiet in the beginning and stepped up when it was time to do it.
Yeah, I think he's being modest. Like you said, he didn't have the pace. I'm willing to bet the guy always has pace. He's just keeping quiet about it.
Yeah.
But usually at the end, he woke up and the car just came absolutely alive, and he flew up to third place in moments.
Well, we had a pretty good race here tonight, man. 100 laps, 200 miles, only 1 caution. Adam Baker does come out of here with the win, and he's got 87 laps led. He did start on the pole, saw some great racing all the way through. 24 drivers took the field tonight. Only, I think, 3 or 4 maybe put it behind the wall towards the very end. So really not bad.
Only 2.
Only 2 put it behind. Really? Wow.
2, yeah.
That is awesome. All right. Don't forget Save 22 on Facebook. Go to their site. See what they're doing to prevent veteran suicide. The whole story is there. They've got a whole bunch of different tabs you can click on to find out more, something to really get involved with, especially if you appreciate what the veterans do for everybody. Just go to the Facebook page, give it a like. Go to the About. You'll see the links there for contact. You'll see the links there also for the website. And, if it's something you're interested in, get involved. We definitely do appreciate them coming on board, though, and sponsoring races here. DRL always puts on great races, man. Next week, we will be back here again at Charlotte, and definitely going to be a good run at Charlotte. These guys do put on a great show. We'll run over the results. We'll pack it up, get out of here, and I'm going to go eat my Mexican food. How about that? All right, we got Adam Baker in the number 48, started on the pole, and he'll take home the win here tonight. So congratulations to Adam. Maybe he'll be here next week. We'll have to wait and see. Josh Stewart does finish second. Robert Barrett finishes third. Adam Nowinski will take home fourth. Adam Matt's showing some speed lately, man. The last couple of races really stepping it up. He'll take home fifth. Jason Mullis with a sixth. David Camara, he had some good strategy, got out, led a bunch of laps, and he'll get out of here in seventh. Cody Franklin finishes eighth. Brad Speidel ninth. Jeff Yenish will finish 10th.
They got Ron Holofield in 11th, James Brown in 12th, Mark Jenkins in 13th, Stephen Yenish in 14th, Rob Jenkins 15th, Adam Lewis 16th, Rodney Kramer 17th, Bruce Pearson 18th, Mike Majors in 19th, and then Art Peck round top 20. Then we have Seth Schultz 21, Thomas McBride 22, and then the 23 and 24 of Andrew Melvin and Patrick DeSonia put it behind the wall after a few laps.
All right, awesome. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and don't forget to come back next week. We'll be at Charlotte. It should be a really good race there. Stick around with SR Broadcast, and we got a couple more races coming up. We got one coming up tomorrow night, and then we'll be back out next Friday, Sunday, and Monday. So like our YouTube page, hit that bell, get notified when we are live. We're also on Facebook, so just come on out, check us out, and help support these guys. Got a lot of good things all these leagues do for different groups. So many different things that we learn about, each time we come out. Like I said, I just learned about Save 22, a new sponsor here. So definitely something to, keep in mind. Anyhow, Wingy, I appreciate you coming here with me tonight, as always, brother. Hopefully I see you tomorrow night, and go get some food, man.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace.